would like to call upon stage auxiliary role players. First, I would like to call upon body language evaluator, Toastmaster Abhinav.
Thank you, Abhilash. So to provide the report, I'll start off with the report for Mohit. He was a Toastmasters of the day. He used his hand gestures very gracefully. He had a great body movement, as well as he was maintaining an eye contact with both sides of the audience, and that was very nice. The only thing that he could have improved a bit upon was his voice modulation, as well as he could slow down his pace of speaking a bit. That was the only thing I could observe. And later on during his speech, I think he forgot a bit of the content that he had in his mind after the risk reward ratio that he was talking about. And then he took a long pause in between, but he managed it very well by gracefully smiling, and just he tackled it quite well. Coming next to the first evaluator, Sriram. He used the mobile phone while making the introduction of the speaker, which restricted him a bit to maintain the eye contact initially. But while providing the evaluation, he brought in the book, and he was able to maintain the eye contact with the audience, as well as provide a great speech. Yeah. And for Vishal, he started off with his speech for the as a speaker one too quickly as he came down on the stage, and he couldn't take that time to settle down and then have a look at the audience, and he just started off a bit too quick. But otherwise, he had a great hand gesture, and he showed up a lot of examples today, and he used all the hand gestures very nicely. For example, while showing the ID card of the Aadhaar, of the like this, as well as showing the subsidies with a gradual step by subsidies like this. So it was very nice. So overall, it was very nicely covered, and he gracefully gave the speech again. Coming down to Saurabh, he positioned himself very well like an instructor on the side of the stage, and he was again having a great hand gestures, and it was showing up in his PPT, as well as the way he was communicating and interacting with people, that he's again a senior orator, or he's a well-positioned person in Toastmasters, and it was very nice. Coming down to table topics, Ashish had great hand gestures, and the use of stage was a bit minimal. Siddharth had a very nice smile, but his stage movement was a bit restricted. Then came in Yash, who spoke to Prince instead of the audience. So, okay, Yash also had great hand gestures, but he wasn't maintaining the eye contact with the audience. Then came in Abhilash. Abhilash also had a great usage of hand gestures, but maybe due to the winters, Abhilash did he kept both his hands inside the pockets. So as a small suggestion for the body language or the male postures, you can keep your hands inside the pockets, like a bit like this or like this, but not fully. So, and you should avoid making your hand inside the pocket, so that you are an effective communicator. Then came in Akhil Bhardwaj. He had a great hand gesture, and he actually had a great combination of hand gestures as well as the pauses that he was making during his speech. So overall, great job done by you. Next came in Sriram. He had a great usage of stage and a very good dramatic scene that he creates usually in the table topic. So that is also very well appreciated, and Sriram made the best usage of stage today. Then came in Vivek. Vivek had a very small speech, but he had great hand gestures, but a very little eye contact towards the audience. Then came in Vishal. Vishal had a continuous tendency of playing with his ring today, but otherwise he had great hand gestures and a great speech overall. Last came in Prateek. Prateek also spoke to Prince instead of the audience, and he had a very minimal eye contact with the audience. So I think that's all for today for the body language. Thank you.
Now I would like to call upon grammarian. Please.
for the word of the day, idiom of the day, there is no much usage, but yeah, I think Abhinav, Toastmaster Abhinav and one or more use the idiom of the day and word of the day. But I really urge to everyone to present here, please use more and more the idiom of the day and word of the day, so that you can word of the day and the idiom get printed into your minds, and then you could use your in your day in day out basis. Anyways, moving forward, so good usage of the words and the bad usage. So I would like to brief good usage of the words first. So silence is so profound, mesmerizing, wood intake, connecting the dots, glass is half empty or glass is half full, dual objective, embrace, equate my body face, insightful information, pitching forward. That's a beautiful quote from Saurabh, pain versus pleasure, that is pain from loss or pleasure from gain. Spotlight, vital information, stepping out of your home, and there's a very good usage of the words from guest, I do not remember him. Ashish, prerequisite, piece of cake, and then beautiful crafted, and had gestures gracefully. Now some bad usage of it, there are the improvement areas. For example, one of the us used gave the keys. Instead of gave the keys, we can use handed the keys to me, or I hand over the keys to someone else. Number second, someone used I go for jump. So I went for that jump. If you are talking about past, we should use the past sentence, past tenses only. Someone used I didn't went. It should be I didn't go, because past indefinite verb first form. I took this opportunity. Someone used I take that opportunity in the past, so it must be I took that opportunity in the past. Entering the airport, we could use the better word checking in the airport. Someone used taking at a subsidized price, and we can use the word availing at subsidized price. Because once you avail the subsidized price, then you could use the word avail. And actually, I also do this mistake that we generally pronounce didn't, couldn't, wouldn't, but in English language, we should pronounce it as a won't, didn't, or won't. Actually, D is a silent thing. So, this is all about the grammar. That's all what from myself.
I would like to call upon our counter of the day.
So as our counter, I was overlooking at these speeches where like how many people are using filler words like and the overused words like and but. Going by the count, Sri Ram used around 33 times. He used and overused words like and so he used around 15 times. Mohit used 25 times pauses, like filler words, and the overused words he is used around 7 times. Then Avilash, Abhinav, Prince, Vishal, they have used these fillers and the overused words lesser time. And Siddharth and Saurabh has used these words least time. Saurabh, by the number, have used o 4 times, and the overused words like so and you, so and he has used twice. And similarly, Siddharth has used 3 times, and so he has used once. So, congratulations to you all. Thank you.
Now I'd love to call upon stage timer of today.
Thank you so much, sir. The basic idea behind having a timer category in the Toastmaster structure is to help you master one of the key elements in the art of communication, and that is to convey more in less amount of time. So with this, I would now like to evaluate the Toastmaster basis on the time they've spent. So the TA Modi took 16 minutes in its entirety. followed by the first speaker. I am not
Vishal.
Vishal. So Toastmaster Vishal took 6 minutes 40 seconds. His evaluator Shriram took 2 minutes 4 seconds, followed by speaker number 2, which was
Saurav.
Toastmaster Saurabh. So Toastmaster Saurabh took 7 minutes 30 seconds, which means he got disqualified.
If it is a competition.
His evaluator Siddharth took 2 minutes. Now coming to the table topic session. So Toastmaster Saurabh took 1 minute 5 seconds, followed by guest Ashish, he took 1 minute 15 seconds, followed by Toastmaster Siddharth, he took 1 minute 30 seconds, guest Yash took 1 minute, Abhilash, Toastmaster Abhilash took 1 minute, I, Toastmaster Akhil, took 1 minute 41 seconds, Toastmaster Shriram took 1 minute 16 seconds, Toastmaster Vivek and Vishal took 45 seconds and 1 minute respectively, and the guest Prateek Jain took 40 seconds. So that's it from my side. Thank you so much.
So I will now begin the general evaluation of the today's meeting. So I think first, we were a little bit more on time today rather than we showed earlier. So we should improve a little bit more and be on time, all of you. And I think some of the guests were missed while coming. So if you have some guests who want to introduce yourself,
I'll cover it during my closing.
and something when the table topic came, I think last time also I missed that we should explain the purpose of table topics, like how much time you should take and what is the main purpose rather than starting from the topic. The board room. And for evaluations, like for Vishal was very dynamic in his speech and I think was very good. So one thing he would like to improve is like structuring your speech in a proper way. Like first you can give a background, then you can give examples, and then you can conclude. So one thing that was that resolution. Apart from it, everything was very good, and the topic was also very good. And Toastmaster Saurav, I think, is a very wonderful orator. And one thing he'd like to improve is like his energy level. And when he's standing, he should stand straight and tend to deliver more. Apart from it, he's a very wonderful speaker. And everything was good. Thank you.